Hi, everybody.
Oh my God, it's been so long.
Been so long. You missing us, baby.
Been so long.
Come on.
I'm missing you, baby. I'm gonna play that after this.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was in my head all this morning, actually.
Oh man, Anita Baker on a Saturday.
Listen. Pull out that Windex and that pledge.
Come on.
A little bit of
vacuum,
a little bit of carpet,
room.
little carpet fresh.
Come on, listen, it's all right.
Fabuloso.
Look, girl, don't get. I'm about to go get the sponge right now. Girl, get the sponge. We about to clean on this episode.
You better wash and fold that laundry.
Listen,
and play that Nita.
Okay, Chris. Flat, perfect.
Fresh
folds.
out the dryer. Don't wait.
All right, listen.
Get them fresh out the dryer so you can fold them and there won't be no wrinkles.
Look, and you ain't got to get that iron out.
You ain't got the iron to get it fresh, hot off the press. Okay,
Hot off the press.
Listen, I be cheating. I be putting it back in there like, warm them back up.
Yeah,
Get them wrinkles out.
Because I can't. I'm not doing no work.
I ain't doing no extra work.
It's either that or I'm going out wrinkled.
Okay, because who ironing in 2025?
Not me.
Not
I don't
me.
even got an iron.
Okay, no, I got an iron and not an ironing board. Ain't that crazy?
Oh, see, peanut butter, no jelly.
Ham, no burger.
Cereal, no milk.
You ain't never got nothing in this house.
You know what? That was me for a while. I ain't even gonna hold you up.
Lord.
It's like, look, all I need is a flat surface.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have to be specific to a board, but you know, so I get my little towel out.
Pull your towel out. I put it on the
Look.
floor and I be down there.
It do the same thing, and I done kept $12 in my pocket.
Okay.
So,
Period.
what's
But
up, y'all?
if you pull them out the dryer the first time, you ain't gotta go through all of that. But anyway,
Yeah.
welcome back. It's
Welcome
2025.
back.
It's a new year.
Welcome back.
So what you gotta know is we are back.
We is back, y'all, and backer and blacker than ever.
Backer and blacker.
Backer and blacker.
And some things have transpired since the last time we've been before you, Saints.
Oh man. Whew.
You know, Americans.
America.
America with 3 Ks.
Yes. We're going to put a fourth one on that because this year.
It's a beef up, ain't it?
Listen.
It's a level up.
It's America 2.0. Listen, we started the year off. The West Coast was on fire.
I'm sorry. I believe that he sent somebody out there to start that.
Yeah, listen, because it's like that right there, and I lived out there for 10 years. You know, I'm like, man, I know it get kind of crazy, but that.
It was arsons. Like, I know they
Yeah.
set that up. Like, somebody, I don't remember the name of the governor out there.
Newsom.
Yes. But he is a contender to be like the next. They're trying to pit him as the next like Democratic. Yeah. And you know, the only thing that is a threat to a white man is another white man.
It's another white man. Ain't that crazy?
So he was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut you down and make you look crazy right now.
We just go ahead and burn up half the LA County.
Yeah,
right?
because I don't even like y'all. So we
Yeah,
just gonna burn y'all up.
I'm gonna just put a torch.
And
Plans.
sorry, like my heart goes out to everybody that lost their homes. Like that's I
Yeah.
can't even imagine.
Listen.
Yeah.
And it's in one of the you know, kind of affluent areas, you know, so to speak. But even still, to lose all of that, like that fast is.
And there were a
really
lot of
crazy.
Black people that lost their homes.
Yeah, in Altadena,
Yeah.
in one of the Black historic neighborhoods, which I didn't even know that. I was like, you know, I've driven up there before, like once or twice, but I never knew that at all. And had I known, maybe I'd have looked, you know, to move out that way. But also glad I didn't now.
I don't know nothing about people be naming off neighborhoods and stuff, and I'd be like, is it in the mountain high or the valley low? Is it by the beach? Or is it close to Mexico? Because I don't know. I don't know the neighborhoods.
It's all, listen.
But it's massive, I guess. I wonder how big LA is in comparison to Detroit. Like,
oh, you could sit Detroit in LA.
Really?
County. Yeah,
really? Okay.
yeah.
So wait,
County,
so LA County is not this all of LA City. Okay, so that's what I meant. Like LA City, I guess.
LA City. Oh,
with
that
Detroit
I don't
City.
know.
I wonder if LA
That would
County
be
is
so
LA
good.
City is bigger. I'm gonna look into it.
I think so. In terms of, you know, it's pretty massive.
Yeah.
It's pretty massive in terms of that. But
Okay.
yes. But yeah, you know, so the world was in flames.
The world is on fire,
the
basically,
world is
at this
still
point.
on fire. It just politically.
Yeah.
We got them tariffs coming.
Canada said, fuck around and find out. We don't like y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all not like
Keep
us.
on. Keep on.
Y'all not like us, so
Right.
Girl, I was
right there.
Okay, and let me tell you something. I was over every time I go over there to the grocery store. They have all these maple, the maple leaf like little.
Oh yeah, they
little notes that they put on all of the items in the grocery store that are Canadian brands, and they're like Canada's own. Like, and all you see these little red tags everywhere. I'm like, I am just enjoying the pettiness of Canada right now.
So y'all know,
we support our own.
Okay,
we're not getting no more American products, and I need y'all. We need y'all to know what's made in Canada. We are self-sustaining.
Listen,
we don't need their stuff.
We don't even need y'all.
And if you want our stuff 25, and you won't bring your stuff over here 25% tax back. Now
that's crazy. 25% just sounds like a lot. Like that's a quarter.
That's a whole quarter.
That's a whole quarter, and it's I don't know. I feel like Trump has came in hot. No pun intended. And I ain't even trying to make that up, but we talk about Trump, but it's just
he a flaming hot Cheeto. That's what I think about.
He literally came in super hot, and I just feel like we are now just beginning the second quarter of 2025. He has now completed 2.5 months, almost 3 months of his
chaos.
Yeah, and it's like you got you got the job for 4 years. I think he's gonna get impeached.
He wasn't he already impeached, and he still impeachment means nothing. It has to go through the House and the Senate, and I think he only got impeached in the House, and that's typically how I go. It go through the House, but the Senate be like, we all right,
like,
and they don't remove him from office. I don't. You know what? I think my thing is, if he gets impeached, then Vance, who is just as bad, maybe even worse, is gonna be in his place. I'm both of y'all got to go.
It's like, we just choose the devil that we know at this point. So just let him just finish it out, because he can only do just one term anyway. Wait, well, hold up. What you know? What's tea?
I mean, he already, listen, first of all, let's talk about how the election was stolen. We already know that. He told his supporters, hey, you ain't even got to worry about voting this time. I got it. That was cold. That was cold for Elon paid it all. Not Jesus. Elon paid it all.
I'm done.
And now he's talking about, having a third term.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, he definitely wants to be a king here. He really thinks that he's the emperor supreme.
Dictator.
And
Trump.
He's definitely gonna try to find a loophole to try to get a third term. It's up to the Supreme Court, but also like a lot of the Supreme Court, I think, is in his pocket too.
Yeah,
so
this is
there's
true.
that.
Yeah, so he got the system pretty much rigged in his favor. At this point, it's just best to take it a day at a time.
Just one day at a time, because this is too much.
This
too much.
That was our own podcast name.
Oh, it was. It's too much. No,
it wasn't.
No.
What was it?
It was the lyrical scene. We Know Too Much is my other podcast. Yeah, it's the fusion.
Was a podcast.
It was a podcast. You was close.
I was close.
It was close.
Like, we was a neighbor.
You brought it together.
Yep. See, I knew I was crazy. I know it existed somewhere.
You had it.
I'll
give you that.
Like a quarter.
You had it. I gave it to you.
Yeah.
I gave it to you. I'm not giving you no more. Not giving you no more.
I bricked it. It's cool,
it's okay. We're in a new year.
I caught the ball.
So, I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
The fact that I forgot our whole podcast name is funny.
That's funny, because it was an ugly name. Let's just be real. Like, we was just throwing stuff out. We was like, you know what? Fine.
It was dope. I mean, we had
it was cute until it wasn't.
We had a vision.
We did.
And that vision brought us to where we are now.
Exactly. Amen.
It's all about evolution, people. You got to be able to change.
Want to do it.
When you being creative.
Want to do it.
Hey.
Want to do it.
Shout break.
Want to do it.
So what you been up to?
Girl.
In these couple of months. Because it's been a minute.
It's been more than a couple. Yeah. We done had 2 seasons. I think the last time we recorded was like fall, wasn't it?
It was like October.
Yeah, so we went through winter, and now
almost 6 months.
We in spring.
That's crazy. But sometimes it's needed.
Yeah,
some significant change. Oh, that's a nice watch band.
Thank you, girl.
I see you out here glistening when the light hits the ice. It's twinkling, glistening.
You see me?
Listen,
my little fake Van Arpels
with the bezel.
Van Cleef Arpels. You know.
Touch you with the bezel. Okay. Yeah, when the light hits the ice,
$14.99.
It's twinkling, glisten.
It's real cute. Everybody love it. I be like, I know, right? It's cute.
So cute. Listen, like, what you want to know the time? Hold up.
Right.
I got you.
Oh, I got you. Hold on.
But
don't
I ain't
worry.
asked the time. No, but you need to
No,
know.
you need to know the time.
What time you got to be there?
Right.
You want me to let you know in 5 minutes? Because shoot, if I ain't got nothing else, I got the time.
Right. Okay. How much time you need?
How
Let
much time
me
do you want me to set a timer? You know this can set a timer.
Hold on. I got to ping my phone.
Hold on. Where's my phone?
Where's my phone?
It's in my hand.
It's in my hand.
I be forgetting.
Girl, what's wrong with me?
Is my phone ringing? You know I can answer it on this, right? Hold on. Hello.
Just showing it off.
Hold on, my bad. I got a text. I can't help it. I just, look at my. You see the band? I told you I got this from right.
You know I got a tiny wrist, so like it's only like two on
like
each side. Yeah, you can't even really see.
That shit look like it lapped twice.
Girl, I had to literally take like 3 of these off to get
God.
it to fit, and now it's a little too snug. But I'd rather it to be too snug than to be loose.
It's getting
so.
that accuracy of that heartbeat.
Okay,
if nothing else,
it's gonna listen. It's gonna get that heart rate.
Count them steps.
It's gonna count them steps.
Listen. One thing we gonna be around here is
I'm surprised it ain't told me my blood type yet. It's all deep in that vein, child.
Right.
I be taking it off and seeing that little dark circle. I'm like, dang, is it taking samples?
All right. Listen, let me find out apple draining blood.
Don't get me started.
I ain't gotta go to Quest. My watch can do it. Cool. Just
Why I gotta go? No, they already know what my levels are.
Tracking it.
They see my levels already.
What's up?
They got it.
I hear it's like
it absorbs into the phone. I mean, into the watch,
and then they feed it somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do that.
It reads the numbers and stuff. It tell me my
it's right there.
Disaccharides and triglycerides and my proteins and
electrolytes.
And my sodium levels.
All of that.
And my hypertension levels. And my sugars.
I hear that Aura Ring is the thing that can.
I want one. But I'm just like, I'm so tired of paying subscriptions. It's a subscription for everything now.
Oh, I'm telling you, we don't have no ownership for nothing.
For not a doggone thing.
And that is crazy to me. Like, when I know it was a slow transition, but it's just amazing to me how we fed into that. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then when I don't need it, I cancel it. But then when you think about it, you're paying for the same thing. Yeah. You're paying for access to the same thing over time, and you're paying like,
and they have the right to. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily up to the. Because now everybody has to get rights in order to stream your stuff, and it can be bounced around. So something that was on this platform now could be over here on this platform now because they no longer have the rights to it. Or they can decide, oh, we don't want these books anymore off Amazon, so we can remove all these books. It's just crazy to me now. Because, when you buy a book off Amazon Prime, you don't actually own the book.
Right.
And I think that's crazy to me. Like, you can't download it and keep the book in your personal drive now.
Yeah.
They completely made it a whole service where you have access to it on your device, and that's it.
See?
And that's beyond ridiculous to me.
And that's why, as long as they print them, I'm gonna buy them.
Thank you. I'm still gonna do the hard copies.
Listen,
yeah.
Look, make Barnes and Noble great again. Okay. Make your local library.
Make your libraries great again. Make your local bookstores great again.
Yes.
That's where I'm at with it. I'm going to the local bookstores. I mean, Barnes and Nobles and all them places. They still serve their purpose. There's not too many of them around anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm always gonna support the local bookstore because the local bookstore saved my life so many times.
But no, that kind of stuff. It's like I gotta know that, especially if it's something like a book. If I'm invested in that, obviously I want to be able to come back and read this a couple times. I don't want to look up because y'all done had change in ownership or change in your platform. That's something that I actually paid for, or I'm subscribing to,
or you decide to censor something. And it's like, oh, no, that's not what's in the actual book. Yeah. Y'all took that out. Or that's not what that said.
And what they got to do with me?
Exactly.
I'm a fan of the author.
Exactly.
And I want to read
I don't care about your agendas, but, we are in that time where we are now twisting agendas.
Oh, man.
And I think it's funny because all over TikTok, everybody's like, every time Trump does something that has something to do with DEI or, we're going to reinstate the statues and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And they like, do what you got to do, boo. We won't be in them streets marching. We ignoring you.
Okay.
Do what you got to do. You ain't doing us no favors. Yeah. You ain't doing us no favors. And that's the main thing that's hilarious to me. It's like, something that my aunt told me that my grandmother said. She passed before I was born, so I never met my grandmother, my father's mother. But she said that she will always say that black children became stupid when they integrated into white schools.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before or something along those lines. Like, integration is really what
it was the downfall. It was the downfall.
Yeah.
And my thing is, it's like none of this stuff was ever set up for us in the first place. And when they started to switch all that stuff around and, we're going to remove this statue, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, it was all pandering, because around that time it was the whole Black Lives Matter thing with, I feel like the whole like real movement. I believe that started with Trayvon, right? Did it start with Trayvon, and then it got like even more heightened with what was the guy in I Can't Breathe guy? It's so sad I can't remember this man's name. But that was when all the protests happened in 2020.
Yeah.
When everybody was in the streets marching and yeah. What was that? Nah, I feel bad because I got to y'all know I got auntie brain. I don't be remembering nothing.
George Floyd.
Thank you. I
was like, I could see it.
I could see his name, but it's just, oh my goodness. But like a lot of that stuff, a lot of that DEI stuff was pandering to me. That's how I always saw it. It was always pandering. Yep. Even when it was up in Target and them. I'm like, at the end of the day, you still selling products.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it's great that there are Black artists. There are people that are getting their shine and that are able to have their art and their products on in a bigger retail house or whatever. But at the end of the day, y'all still about that bottom dollar. Y'all don't really actually care about Black lives.
At the end of the day, the day gonna end.
At the end of the day, the day gonna end.
Listen, and this day has ended.
And it has ended, because baby, when I tell you, Target be looking like a grave site every time. Every time I drive past a Target, you used to be able to see cars for days in that parking lot. Now you can go in that bad boy and do donuts. I'm like, y'all standing your ground.
Doing donuts is crazy.
You could do a whole set of donuts.
That's like, for me, with that happening, I thought that was just like, my thing is, why did it take DE&I to happen for you to get behind other brands? You could have done this just as an initiative as a company.
Yeah.
I work in HR, and that's the one area, I have to be honest, that I never quite understood. And one of my coworkers, like, she's so, pro DE&I, and she had to explain it to me, that it's really just initiatives. And I'm just kind of like, I'm glad for what it did, but the fact that they took it away and that it's had this big of an impact on stores and businesses and other brands and things like that says a lot more to me about the company than it does about the program itself.
Exactly. Yeah.
It took for you guys, to your point about pandering, it's like it took for a program, because affirmative action wasn't,
It wasn't even for us. Affirmative action was for white women. DEI was for the white women. Exactly. Like, come on, y'all.
But it took for us to dress it up in a different way for you to bite when you could have just been doing this all along.
Yeah.
But if I feel like sometimes if things just kind of sound too Black, or if it's too closely related to Black, then companies will kind of just avoid those things. And so now that we are in this place where it's, inclusivity, as it should be, because we got a bunch of people living here in this country, you should just want to do this because that is what you as a CEO, as a board of directors, as a brand want to do, not because there's this program now that says this is a good thing.
Right.
And then you buy into the program rather than the brand. Because for a minute there, we forgot y'all were businesses and we thought you guys were humans.
Yeah, we were very comfortable. And it's like, even though I know all of these background things and I'm like, we're a day late and a dollar short. But it's also like, okay, cool. I'm glad that people are starting to wake up and starting to see that there needs to be a divide. Like, we need to show them with our dollars. It ain't about marching in the streets. It ain't about protesting and, we going to do a blackout on Instagram. They ain't doing nothing. First of all, honestly, real change comes when everybody shut down their social media accounts. Everybody go dark on social media, ain't nobody making money. Ain't no advertisement. Ain't no, like, we got to hit them with the bottom dollar. And it's like, we don't want to go shopping at Target. We're not shopping at Walmart. We're not doing Prime and all that. It's like, we got to shut it down altogether. But my main thing is, it's like, in some way, they still gonna make their money. Like, we can't stop paying DTE. We still need our gas and our electric. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they don't care. That's why when Canada was talking about, like, keep playing with us, we gonna shut these lights off, I was like, shut them off. Because I'm tired of paying DTE $300 and it's just me.
Right.
Why am I paying them $300 a month?
See, turn it off. I don't care. I got a
candle. That off.
Because the Lord made the greater
light
to rule the day.
Hello.
Okay, and the lesser light to rule the night. Y'all better. We gonna have some church in here.
We gonna have some church because I got candles. Okay, plenty of them.
Listen, and
I know how to make one. Okay,
look, it sound like Lil Wayne about to rap on, with the little flick of the little.
Yes, because listen, I'm tired. But I'm like, we got to hit them at the bottom dollar. Like, if everybody just literally shut down their social media and say, you know what, we're not logging on no more, they gonna have a fit. Like, we can't sell nothing. They not gonna know about nothing going on in the stores. They not gonna know about the latest movies. They not gonna know about the latest nothing.
Because how do we get?
How do we advertise? How do we sell? How will they know?
Yep.
We don't care. We don't care. We are in a high consumerist economy right now, and I think that's the part of the problem. That's the major problem right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody is selling something, and it's over consumerism, and it's like
we got too much of everything.
We do,
and we can't decide what we've forgotten about the essentials.
Yes, and the essentials are hiking up.
Yeah, and now the essentials are hiking up. Right. One of my friends just told me about a documentary. You probably seen it. Buy Now on Netflix.
Oh no, I haven't.
She just told me about this last night, and it's really about the streetwear consumerism aspect of it, clothing and whatnot.
Okay.
But I said I was going to take a look at that. She told me about that last night. It was too late for me to go watch it because I had just finished up number 1 on the call sheet.
Oh yeah, that was good. I sure did. So, we'll get into that. We're gonna double back.
Yeah. So I definitely, to your point, feel like we're overstimulated.
Oh.
We're over advertised to.
Yeah.
We over consume things because it's put in our face, and it's just a cycle of things because we're looking at our phones. They advertise us every which way, and before we know it, I need this, I need that, I need this, and it's like we don't need none of this stuff. And then now, to our detriment, because we bought into it, now they want to tax us.
Yep.
Which I think is just so baffling because it's like it's hard enough to live here now, especially post COVID. The world, I don't even remember the world before COVID now.
You know what? Real talk. I really, it was literally like the Thanos blip happened during COVID.
Yes.
He snapped his fingers and everything went away. And then he came back and it was but no, how was it before though?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't remember.
I feel like I just wasn't even born at this point. I feel like do it feel like that though? I know I got here in 85. But life really started in 2020 for real.
Dog. It was a redo, but it was a redo in the worst way.
In the worst way.
In the worst way. Restaurants ain't been the same. Food ain't been the same.
Nothing
Products have not been the same. Nothing. I feel like I don't know if it's either long COVID and taste buds is just dead or the food is just really, really, really bad now.
Yes, that too.
I'm like, which one is it? Is it long COVID or the food is terrible?
I'm like, am I crazy? But
I remember this tasting really, really good. I remember this not tasting like this, having this aftertaste. This not being straight hot garbage trash. And now things that I used to love, I can't stand no more.
And it's no in between.
It's no in between.
Gradual,
no.
Even some fast food stuff.
Well, fast food is all trash.
Oh, well, yeah, that's...
Girl, I went to Popeyes.
Oh.
Popeyes used to be my first love. I love me some crunchy chicken.
Yeah.
But now it's crunchy wax.
See?
The minute it cools off and gets lukewarm, it turns into wax.
Yeah. You literally got to eat it piping
hot.
Yeah.
It's wet. You got to eat it hot,
chewy.
But even it's very chewy and it's waxy. It's because they got all these oils and all this flour, and then all this sugar with a little bit of seasoning and a little bit of chicken in there.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
right. It's all
what
bread.
do we do? It's right.
Yeah.
Girl, I went the other day. First of all, paid $17. I was like, sis, when I'm paying $17 for some doggone Popeyes.
Listen, I may as well go sit down somewhere.
Hello.
And if I'm gonna pay $17 for a fast food restaurant, at this point, I'm dining in.
At this point, I'm getting served.
Okay, you gonna bring it to my table. I'm taking a number.
And I might as well leave a tip because what are we doing?
Right.
Almost $20 for some fast food. The point of fast food is that it's fast and cheap. Okay. I thought.
Right.
That's because why these prices going up and the food quality going down?
I paid $32 to Uber Eats McDonald's for me and my daughter. And I said, the day has come. And I used to say, when the day come, I got to stop eating. And I don't really eat it like that anyway, but that's what you wanted. It was our treat. But I just was like, $32.
$32 for some McDonald's.
For McDonald's is crazy work.
Girl, people out here, and even like some of these burger restaurants, like the burger by itself be like $10-$12.
Yeah.
And then a side of fries be like $5. I'm like, yeah,
this ain't
even gourmet. This ain't even
plastic.
gourmet. What are you doing?
Okay,
Why are you charging me so much?
I can leave this on the counter today, and in 5 years, it's gonna look the exact same.
And I'm like, what is it though? Like, I maybe I don't know what the demands are. Maybe it's a higher demand on certain foods because they're not manufacturing it or slaughtering the food fast enough or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
but it's
they
just
made us addicted to food.
Yeah, that
because
part.
they put sugar in everything. So back in the day, BC before COVID, way
come on,
back,
BC before COVID. BC got a whole new meaning. It ain't before Christ. Sorry, Lord, it's before COVID.
It is before COVID
because we don't know life before COVID.
Okay, it was a whole different thing.
Oh Lord,
listen, back then, that's what I was saying. I was like, growing up, and even in my teens and late 20s, I don't remember eating so much.
I don't either.
I could survive off a bag of chips and a quarter drink.
Yeah.
And even though I know that's trash, but in today's, I mean, that was probably nutritional back then.
It probably was. They probably actually had some form of nutrition in a bag of chips.
Get up at 7 a.m, and come back when the street lights came on and eat once a day, and I was fine. Now,
we was kids though.
And we were kids, but even as I got older, even as we, got into adulthood, I don't remember eating as much.
Yeah. I don't know, because I think for me, like, I never to your point, I'm little, so I got a little stomach, so I really didn't eat a lot. If I did, I would force myself to eat, and then I got past that phase where I was like, okay, I'm not about to be overeating. Like, your size is what it is, child. You ain't get no bigger. So I just started allowing myself to eat when I was hungry.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, okay, I don't know if it's hormones because I'm in my 40s now, or the food is just not nutritional enough, because I can eat like a burger and some fries, and then I'm like, 20 minutes later, I'm snacking on something else.
Exactly.
Or I'll eat lunch, and then like a half an hour later, I'm like, let me go get a donut from downstairs. Why you need a donut?
You're right, and you're not even hungry.
But it's the fact that I think I don't feel satiated. Is that the word?
Satiated. Satisfied.
Right. And because there's no nutritional value probably in a lot of the food that I try to eat, like a balanced, meal. And actually, when I do eat more balanced, I do feel more satiated. But
me too.
I think when I eat like burger and fries or something like that, I think I don't feel, because there's no nutritional value in it. So then my body is like, oh, we need something else to kind of balance this out. Like, that might be it.
Spot in terms of like you were craving it.
Yeah, it hit the craving, but it didn't really satiate and nourish me.
Yeah.
And so now I'm going to eat more food. I think that might be.
That makes sense.
Why
when you put it like that.
Yeah.
You hit the craving.
Yeah.
But not the full satisfaction.
The full, you didn't really nourish yourself. You just fed yourself BS.
So now the feeling of hunger.
You fed yourself a lot of sugar, and sugar doesn't.
Yeah. When that burn off, it wants something else.
Exactly.
And it just induces another craving.
Yes.
For something. So now you get into this cycle of feeding cravings instead of feeding, like nourishing your body.
Yeah.
Okay,
and that's why. But that's why I've been following this nutritionist where she talks about eating high protein, because high protein is where you do get that full satisfaction, and you're not snacking, and you're not having all these cravings. And I do notice when I eat high protein, I'm not craving sugar. Yeah. So and that's what I need to cut out altogether, is craving the sugar. I need to cut out eating breads and a lot of potatoes and stuff, because all that just turns into sugar.
It's just
So
exactly. I was just thinking about that the other day myself. I was just like, me and my homegirl, we were talking about this. We went to Plum Market, and every time I go to these stores,
I love Plum Market.
It's very important to say affirmations, and these are my affirmations.
Okay.
My money is good here. I can shop here. I belong here. I can eat here.
I can eat here.
And then I breathe in. I breathe out.
Let it out.
And I walk into the store.
Okay.
Because I know places like that, especially, and this is just my theory, I'm not saying it's true, but some people, the reason we don't shop at them places is because the first thing we think is it's expensive. You can't afford. But you either going to pay for it either in your groceries or you're gonna pay for it in your doctor bills
later. Come on, somebody.
So they're gonna get this money either way. And ever since I adopted that mindset, it's like it makes it easier and less intimidating to go in places like that. Yeah, it sucks that they are in places like a West Bloomfield, way out, and then we got these food swamps in our black neighborhoods and our metro neighborhoods. But they're still open to us even still. Yeah. So it's like if you do have access to it, or even if you're determined to have access to it, it's like I want to make sure that I'm eating the best quality foods so that I'm not out here, later on inducing some type of health problem that I could have otherwise avoided. Yeah. Because I've been consuming so much sugar and processed and things like that. Yeah. But I go in them stores and I say my affirmations because I first be like, I'm about to go in here and spend $200 on 5 things. Yeah. But there have been times where I have done it for like, I'm going to just go ahead and get my groceries here for a week. Let me see what I can get. Let me get all the stuff I would normally get from a Kroger or a Walmart or whatever. And let me get the better brands here and see how I feel. And I did eat far less. And my groceries lasted.
My affirmation would be, because I don't have a problem with spending the money. I have a problem with wasting the money.
There you go.
Because I got tired. I started meal prepping within this new year and actually saving money. And I was like, girl, here's my problem. I spend way too much money on food. Food is the one thing. It must be my vice or something. Yeah. And it's not even in just going out to eat. I'm talking about grocery shopping. Yeah. And the groceries just rotting in the fridge. Yeah. Because I ain't cooking them.
Yeah. I'm buying
them. So my affirmation is, get your ass in that kitchen and cook. And eat it. That's my affirmation.
We don't waste no food.
We don't waste no food.
We got food at the house. Like, I'm not stopping. You got food at home. If you don't meal prep. So what I'm doing now, and it's easier for me with my schedule because I'm only in the office Tuesday through Thursday. So I only really need to cook 3 meals for lunch. Yeah. So that eliminates that because it's not like I got to cook a whole bunch of food. But I still prep for that Monday and Friday when I'm at home, or I'm just cooking when I'm home. That makes sense.
So it's a lot easier for me. I love that. I love that I have that schedule because, it makes it a lot more convenient for me. Yeah. And then I think another pitfall for me with meal prepping was I hated having to come home and wash like the Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I don't have no dishwasher. If I had a dishwasher, I wouldn't care. Mm-hmm. I'd be running that thing every night. I do not care. But I'm the dishwasher, like, and I ain't got time to be. I'm like, I'll be tired. I don't want to come home and wash out no containers. So I happened to be on Instagram, and this girl was doing meal prep for her brother, and she put up a link to like these biodegradable, like recyclable, like carry out. Yeah. And I was like, bet. I was like, I can recycle them. They're not plastic. I mean, well, the top is plastic, but it's still recyclable. Yeah. And I'm like, I ain't gonna be out here feeling bad. Right. And not like, taking food because I know I'm just gonna like not do it because I got dirty containers in the sink. Yeah. So I was like, I had to eliminate.
You gotta send me that.
Yeah, I got you. I was like, I gotta eliminate one of these devils, and it ain't gonna be the food because I need the food. Okay. But yeah, I made myself start cooking. I did a challenge for the whole month of February because it was a shorter month. I was like, okay, it's short. So let me test myself. Yeah, it's only 28 days. Like 2 extra days gonna make a difference. Right. Anyway, so I said, let me do this challenge where I'm gonna only eat out for 4 days out of the month. So and literally, if you, it's down to buying a coffee. Like a coffee drink. If I even buy a coffee, that's considered eating out. Yeah. So I had to choose wisely. Like, okay, well, on this day is somebody's birthday, so I'm gonna go out for that day. And like anything else, like anything. If it could be a coffee, it could be going to get a cookie, it could be going to get a Cinnabon, whatever. That's considered eating out. It was very strict. So I said, okay, I'm gonna stick to this. So I realized like I could save because I get paid weekly. I was like, I could save half of my weekly check simply from not buying food.
Wow.
I'm out here talking about something. I ain't got it. I'm broke. You ain't got it because you all here eating your money up. Literally.
You got it. It's in here.
It's right there. Or it's rotting in your fridge.
Yep.
Like I call every time I buy those containers of greens, it could be like the what they call it? It could be like the baby kale and the spinach or whatever, spinach, the little what they call it, the salad mix or whatever. Girl, I used to call them my weekly I used to call it my weekly refrigerator sacrifice. Like
you taking them to the slaughter.
I'm like, this is my sacrifice to the fridge because You know, I gotta give my libations to the fridge because all you doing is holding on to these groceries.
Yeah, right.
You I ain't pulling them out.
I appreciate you.
I'm not cooking them. I'm literally I'm like worshiping my fridge. Like I'm giving her weekly groceries. Yeah. And I'm not eating none of the food.
To just rot for me.
Okay.
That's like flowers. I'm gonna give you your flowers.
It's an altar. I don't know. My fridge it became an altar for some reason. And I looked one day and I was just like, you got nothing but groceries in here, and you just refuse to, like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong? Right.
So I had to make it a habit where I was like, okay, on this day we grocery shop. On this day we meal prep because and you can't grocery shop. I mean, you can, like, there are some days where I do feel like cooking and grocery shopping, but I set myself up. If I know that this is a heavy grocery shop day, I know I'm not gonna feel like coming home, putting up the groceries and then cooking. So I'm like, okay, well then we'll get us, you know, something to eat, or we'll, like, maybe I'll have leftovers from like the night before or something like that.
Yeah.
But I always give myself grace on that because I'm like, listen, I ain't about to go get the food and cook it. Like, that ain't happening today.
Yeah.
But like I said, some days it happens. But I always have a designated day to grocery shop, designated day to meal prep. It's either Sunday or Monday. If I miss it on Sunday, on Monday I'll do it because, like, I'm home, working. Sense. So I have time to do it. But yeah, that has ended up saving me a lot of money. I've been able to pay things off because I'm like, it don't make no sense how I'm not really paying attention to my finances like that. I'm out here just all willy-nilly swiping a card everywhere I go.
Listen.
And
girl, let's talk about the financial literacy and financial control, management.
Control and management are the key words.
Because you literally, like, I've had this spreadsheet, and just from you saying that, now I'm just like, I'm already looking at it differently in my head now. And I've been using it now. I found this template, I don't know, let's just say a year ago. And I'm just now starting to kind of use it correctly. Like, I fill the stuff in, but it's like, okay, you're just doing data entry for what? Like, if you're not changing anything, you're just tracking your expenses. You got that down. That is not your problem. Your problem is the spending.
Your problem is the execution.
Okay. And it even has built in, like, these pie graphs so you can see how much in percentage. Because you can label it, you know, eating out, you know, whatever is bills, and I even separated on the spreadsheet. Like, at the top half is my bills, that's the same every month, and then I track my purchases, and then it, you know, all these sheets just kind of talk to each other. But the pie graph, you know, that eating out is like next to my major expenses, which is obviously half my income, is eating out is like second. And I'm just like, girl, I think 1 week last month I spent like $500 in 1 week, and I was like, you are not a drug dealer. You can't do this. This was your grocery bill for the month. Girl,
I literally told myself, you eat out like you are a top elite food critic and you getting reimbursed for these meals.
Right. You eat like a soprano. What's wrong with you?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Think you are Joe Pesci?
Girl.
You is not Tony Soprano. You are not David Brando, the Donnie Brasco. You are not none of them.
You ain't Kanan Stark. Okay? You ain't even Kanan Stark, girl.
None of these people. Why did you do this? Like, I literally had to have that self-talk to myself. Like, you literally, I'm talking, went to the hibachi, like, and paid full price.
Right.
You know? These kids.
Excuse us for a moment. Who child?
Oh, my wig almost.
Oh Lord, don't slide the wig off. Don't slide.
Because how you gonna come here and show me? What you know you?
Oh Lord, we love the kids.
Oh God. I used to try my mama like that though. Like, when she got company, she gonna say because she don't act up. But see, I'm that mama where it's like, nah, I'm still gonna. You just risking embarrassment.
No, see, I would just have to sneak and do things. I knew it was an automatic no.
And that's what she was. She kept walking. I'm like, you in my room doing something you're not supposed to. I can tell. I see you, and that's why I text her like, get out of my room right what you doing? But get out.
I know you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing.
Get on.
Get on my room. She said, these kids.
Because I felt like I was about to go 0 to 100 because she walked past was like,
I was like, let me hit this pause button real quick.
she just flashed it real quick.
Right. She was like, I got it.
Like, just so you know. What are you doing?
Because you're recording. You can't flip out on me. What you don't know is, what you gotta know is, you will still get this business on air.
Look, we could have kept it rolling.
Right.
Like, y'all know what it is. What you gotta know is, this ain't no studio audience.
Oh, right. It's a child and a dog, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
that was a good laugh.
That was a good laugh.
Oh, I felt that one in my diaphragm.
Yes.
Ooh, I still got some laugh left.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold it. Because I know it's gonna be something funny later. That I'm
Speaking of laughing, though, girl, I had me a field day on TikTok yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Oh my! What was you?
So the Millennium Tour, or Millennium
Tour,
yeah. They on the second round of this tour. Okay. Because I think the first one was like 2016 or something. Or maybe this is like their third one.
They've been doing this for a
this
while.
is like their third or fourth. I don't know. I don't keep up with these children. Anyway, because that ain't my era.
Yeah.
I was a grown adult paying bills when they was let me hold you. No, no. I mean, it was still a vibe, of course, but like, I just, Bow Wow was always young. B2K was too young for me. Like, I couldn't look at them and be like, ooh, gotta be, don't want you. I couldn't do that. I was grown as hell. I mean, I was like late 20s, but they were like young. They were like teenagers still. So I couldn't, it was for the people in their age range, basically. But, I was just looking at B2K like, y'all was the little immature 2.0 child.
Right.
Anyway, that was my era. I'm telling my age. But
ain't they all family?
I think Marcus Houston and Omarion. No, they're not brothers, are they?
Yeah, they're brothers.
They are? I thought they were cousins.
Maybe. I know they related.
Yeah. I don't think they're brothers, though. I could be loud and wrong.
Hold on.
I think somebody's brothers, but I don't think it's Omarion and Marcus Houston. But again, I could be loud and wrong.
Oh, they're actually not related by blood at all.
Oh, okay. So somebody in that clique, in that crew is related. But I know Janae Aiko's baby daddy is Omarion's brother.
That's who I'm thinking.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Like, somebody is brothers.
Yeah. But I said all that to say the child, they was on this tour. Omarion's on this tour, and he's the headliner, I guess. Oh. And you seen, him cussing everybody out like,
oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh baby. When I tell you I was cracking up. Let me see.
Out.
Did I send this to somebody? Because I want to play it. But girl, I was in tears because he's doing music like that don't nobody like
we not listening to that.
Yeah. Just they like, we not here for this. We here for we here for Icebox Where My Heart Used to Be, Touch. Yeah, they was there for all of that. But he was doing like new stuff, and they sitting there like,
like, okay.
Oh wait, here you go. And then went straight to the song.
Oh my God!
He said, "Get the fuck up!"
Oh my goodness! It's a concert.
And that was like not the first time he did that. I saw another video where he did it at another concert in a whole nother outfit. I was like, so what you saying is that they don't like your music.
Right.
They don't.
That's what you.
They want the old Omarion,
and you want to do
new music that they don't rock with. And like I saw another video of a girl. She was like, she's sitting there in the audience like, what is this man doing? Why are you headlining? But like, I was cackling the whole time. Like the whole Trey Songz video, the guy that jumped up on stage with him, and you ain't see that girl. He punched the man. It was a little fake little punch, little weak punch that he did. But I was like, why this man jumping up on stage with him or whatever?
Right, Trey Songz. Like,
I was like, why you up there for Trey Songz? Like, I can see it. I'm like, first of all, why you at the? Never mind.
You know what?
You did listen. Everybody love who they love. I guess.
Listen.
But that was just weird. But it was funny the way Trey Songz reacted to it. Didn't
he have a concert here in Detroit.
And it turned into like a fight or something?
Yeah, he started just like smashing everything on stage.
Yeah, he went like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah,
because
like,
he crazy.
he
crazy.
And this what y'all gotta know as artists, if y'all listening to this, and I hope y'all are, like, read the room.
Please.
Okay? Don't read it as, y'all need to stand up, this is a concert. No. That is a sign that they don't like your music.
Yeah. And to be fair, he was the headliner, which I think is weird because everybody said Bow Wow should have been a headliner because I guess they had like a little back and forth about who should headline the tour.
Should be Bow Wow.
And it should have been Bow Wow.
Yeah.
So Bow Wow was before him, I think. But like they had a whole lineup. They had Rick Ross. They had the Yin Yang Twins. They had Trey Songz. They had BTK went on it this time. Paul Wall.
Ooh.
Like it was a crazy and Boozy and
they had a nice
Boozy and Plies.
Yeah.
Why I do this? Cause them teeth.
I was like
Cause his teeth.
I was about to say
Plies and teeth every time.
Name? Let's go. What's his name? Crunk. What the Lil Jon.
Lil Jon.
That's
oh
what I
yeah.
was about to
Oh
say.
yeah.
Like, Lil Jon?
No, Plies. Cause he every time he talk he.
Oh.
Yeah, with them big teeth. Anyway, but he was there. So it was a whole lineup. So by the time they got to Mariana, you doing all this music that they ain't there to hear, they like, we tired.
You're right.
Like,
and we tired.
And we're tired.
11,000
and then we literally paid for a seat. We didn't pay to stand up.
Yeah.
Like to look at you. Like
we
boy
is in our 30s.
Yeah, right. And that's like like y'all older now. They not young kids no more.
This wasn't when we was young.
Yeah. Like
around.
your crowd is a lot older now.
Yeah,
so they gotta go to work.
We sat down for Tony.
You ain't got no teenagers and 20-year-olds in that audience.
Okay, and you yourself is not 20.
Baby, you pushing 40. So what you
kids.
expect them people to do?
Right, boy, get up there and dance and shut up.
If you don't get up there and dance and shut up, like real talk.
Nah, I done got my mama voice. Boy, shut up.
Boy, just
dance.
Just dance, and you can't even do that well.
Right.
Girl, the videos that they were showing of this man dancing, I was like, y'all are menaces.
Like, cause see, Chris Brown wouldn't even do this.
Not at all.
You are not him.
Okay, and while we on the subject of Chris Brown, I realized that I am a secret Breezy fan. I know.
Me too.
You are too?
Me too.
I don't know. Him. I do too.
I feel like I need to see that concert.
I do. I've seen him once before. Mm-hmm. It was my birthday. A friend of mine at the time was like a writer for Tiana Taylor, who was also on tour with him. Mm-hmm. And this is a while ago. This is when she was pregnant with Junie and nobody knew.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
But I love her mama Nikki. That woman's so fine. Like y'all think Tiana fine, Nikki the prototype. You hear me?
Listen.
But Miss Nikki, she invited us on the tour bus and stuff, and then we got backstage passes, and then we got seats to actually watch the Chris Brown tour. So we got to see Tiana and Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. And the whole time, that man, he got the easiest job in the world. He ain't got to sing a lick.
He don't.
The whole stadium was singing all his songs. He was just up there
dance.
Listen, he do a few words here and there, and he point, and then he dance, and they go crazy.
Yeah.
But the whole time, girl, and the whole time I'm just like, this man put on a show. Like,
yeah.
It is what it is, and he sings.
So,
Marianne, you can't sing. So,
take the hint.
Yeah. You're a good studio singer.
Yeah.
You can be produced very well because anything that Tank does for you is gold.
Oh, listen, we can workshop. We can work with that.
We can work with that. You're workable.
Yeah.
But you are not a performer in the fullest sense of the word.
So just do them songs.
So just do them songs that we like and get on.
Just do all.
Just move on. But Chris Brown.
But Chris Breezy?
Sensational. I'm going to lose my mind.
Listen. When is his concert?
Girl, it's... we need to look for tickets.
Hold on. Because I just seen it was, I was like, wasn't he just here? He came here about 4 times.
Yeah, he was just here for something else. But he was,
his
own
tour.
No. He was with somebody else.
He was?
I think it was like a Christmas thing or something. I forgot. But I was talking to my sister-in-law. She said, she was like, I just saw him. And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But it was him and somebody else. But
Chris,
this is his tour. He's here when? What?
April 19th.
He's here in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Very soon.
Damn it, we gotta go.
And then he coming back.
Oh, he's coming back. Oh, okay, wait.
In August.
Oh. What day in August?
August 7th and 8th.
Oh. Damn it, we gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. I really want to see this man. I really want to see this man because he was just here.
Oh, okay, so I ain't got to see him on the 19th, but I got to...
I'll go to that one.
I don't know I don't know. And I know there are a lot of people who think that man is problematic. Fine. I'll give you that. But he is he got bops, y'all. He got bops.
He literally got bops. Like for real. For real. Yeah, and like he was
I will be entertained throughout that whole entire show. Like,
yeah.
I don't know every single Chris Brown song, but I know a good chunk of them.
I know I'm not sitting down.
And I know that I'm gonna be singing. He gonna be singing all of his hits, and I'm gonna be singing every one of them. Yeah, because I know every single hit.
I'm gonna be right there.
Even the ones I don't care for, even the ones that got on my nerves, I'm gonna be up on my tippy toes.
Especially Sensational.
I loved it.
That was my birthday song last year.
I will never get tired of that song, honey, or that video. Sensational. The way that man was.
Look, I thought I was a dancer, for real. I was drunk in Jamaica when that song came on. Girl, passed out and everything.
That's when you did the wall slide and it was out.
And then woke up and he was like, she a dead. She a dead
Oh, no, baby. Oh, no. Oh, baby, no.
A dead girl. I was scared. You were passed out on the ground now when I saw your eyes roll back.
You do their accent so perfect. I be trying to perfect it and I can never get it right.
Look, that's all I can really say.
Lord.
Oh, he was scared.
Oh, man.
I thought you were a dead gal.
Like, no, I was just having me a good old time, baby.
I just took me a little nap. Body overheated. I'm good. Now let's go back in.
Let's finish the party.
The party ain't over. Shit.
He was like, them American gals, different, man.
Like, she a tick body gal. Let's go in there.
Tick body.
Tick body gal.
Okay, now.
Look, I might redo that again this summer.
Girl, take me with you, please.
Listen, I'm trying to do a month. I need a break.
Girl, let me come for a week, okay?
We're going to have a good time.
Okay, I'm here for a good time. Because the last time I went to Jamaica, it was fun, but I wasn't grown. I was grown, but I wasn't grown.
All right.
Okay?
It's like, that's a different level.
When you grown, you have a different kind of time.
Listen. But I'm really considering it.
Okay, well, let me know, girl. Let me know.
Like, come on, get flued out.
I'm trying to get flued out. Okay.
And it's the big 40, not the little one.
Oh, this is for you. You're coming to the 40-40 club.
The 40-40 club. Just got out of my 30s. Look. Countdown begins.
Yes.
I'm scared.
Come on in. The water is fine.
That's what they say.
The water is good.
I hope it is.
Now, the temperature may be a little warm, but other than that,
I'm gonna warn you now. The water itself is fine.
The water is good.
Okay, it's clear.
The temperature. I can't call it.
Look, I don't know. If you anemic,
it might work for you. Because you're going to be overheated, baby.
But if you premenopausal,
ooh, child.
It's a rocky road.
Because let me tell you something about Peri. Okay. Let me tell you something about Peri. I ain't been quite diagnosed yet. Well, I'm saying diagnosed like it's a problem. It ain't. It's natural.
Like these are terms.
These are terms. Yeah. I haven't been told as of yet. I have a doctor's appointment not next Monday, but the Monday after. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna be like, girl, get that blood and tell me if we in the Peris. Am I in the Peris? Because the symptoms that I'm having, I'm not quite having the hot flashes, right? Mm-hmm. But I am known to be cold. I'm a little person. I get cold very easily. Yeah. I'm always bundled up. Yeah. Girl, I be hot. Ooh. I be hot. My mama, I remember when my mom was going through her menopausal stage, everything was hot. It didn't matter. It could be 2 degrees outside. She hot. Okay.
Look, I'm on flame.
And I never understood. I was like, I don't ever think I'll get to that level because this cold is a whole nother level for me.
Oh, wow.
Baby, we was outside in the driveway. I think we were switching cars and I had on nothing. And it was like, it had to be like 12 degrees outside. And I had on, I think I had on like some sleep. I had on my little sleep set. It was like my shorts and my little button up top. And my little Crocs. And she was like, where your coat? I was like, girl, she was like, it's freezing out here. I was like, it feels good to me. She was like, I forgot you 41, child.
I keep
forgetting you in your 40s.
Right. Like, oh, that's right.
She's like, oh, okay. I was like, this feels good to me.
That is, yeah.
I cannot go to sleep with my heat on over 70.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
like,
can't do it.
I was really enjoying walks outside in the snow.
Oh, baby, listen.
I'm talking looking forward to it. I would put my coat on, but it would be just the right amount. Like, this is so good. And I would just walk slow.
I never understood like the puffer vests with no sleeves.
Yeah,
I do now. They're my favorite pastime.
I'm like, I don't need the sleeves.
I don't need the sleeves.
I just need
this part and a hood.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, expose this.
I need flow through. I need.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just maybe a little layer, like a little flannel. You know, like a little shirt. You know, but I don't need all that.
I don't need all that extra stuff.
I don't need all that extra.
Girl, walking from my vehicle with the heat running to my office is quite a walk because I work at the station and when I say in the winter I be sweating bullets up under that doggone coat.
Listen, girl, I started thinking, I was like, okay, something's shifting.
Yeah. So yeah, the water is great, but the temperature.
Go see your doctor.
See
your doctor.
Not only that, like my ears. First of all, I didn't know ear itching was a symptom of like perimenopause, menopause, whatever. I'm talking about like deep up in there.
Oh.
Like deep up in both sides.
Oh.
I just be.
Oh, you be. Oh, you one of them. Oh.
I can't do it.
Oh.
I wish I could, because I'll be asking my auntie to teach me, like, how you do that? How you do that?
How you get that?
And now I know why she used to do that, because she was scratching on the inside. I don't know how she did it, but somebody needed to. Anybody know how to do it? Teach me.
Listen, because what I need to know.
That inner ear itch is a bitch. Okay. And it always want to happen when my hands full.
Oh, right. It's like, that's the special kind of torture. You be ready to drop everything.
Everything. I was literally in the store today. I had a candle in one hand, had my bag in the other hand. I was like, you bitch. Oh, I know you ain't. I know you ain't. And I had to move everything to one hand, and I'm sitting there like,
oh man, that's the worst. Because it's like instant. Like, I got to get this
I got to get this right here and right now.
Like, this glass about to break.
Baby, I'm about to drop everything on this floor, because that is the worst itch.
Oh no.
Ooh, it just make you want
to be somebody.
So it's like, it's funny. It's like, why are these little minuscule like irritating things that happen to let you know that your body is just going through a change?
Supreme level irritation.
It's just irritation. It's like, okay, I get it now, but it could be worse, but it ain't.
See your doctor,
please. I'm going to see mine, and I'm gonna go the herbal route, because I don't want to have to do all that hormone therapy replacement and all of that, because
we're not doing that. We're just gonna let life happen.
Yeah,
the way it's
and honestly, it's your diet. It's your diet.
It's your diet.
It's your diet.
It's your diet. So
yeah.
Say your affirmations when you go to Plum Market.
When you go, say your affirmations, and then say your prayers when you go home.
Yes.
And fortify yourself to cook. Okay, because we need to cook in this economy.
Okay.
And not only do we need to cook, we need to take care of ourselves and eat real foods, because we can't trust the food in the restaurants no more.
No more. We shouldn't have been in the first place.
Yeah.
And maybe start looking for some land, because we're
gonna come back to that, because that's definitely because I think we at time. There are no more bars, so this is probably gonna cut off on us.
Yep. So what we gonna do? We gotta make a decision. Decisions gotta be, because we need that. That was the last of the batteries. Decisions were made.
It's about to make a decision for us. Like, if you don't cut me off, I'm gonna cut y'all off.
Oh man, I felt like we was really like.
I know. I mean, we're at 58 minutes, so we did an hour. It didn't feel like it, but we
definitely didn't. Like, I still got some more in me.
That just goes to show that we don't need to be taking no long hiatuses.
Listen, that's all. We backed up. It's back. That one was a good one.
That was a good one.
It was clear.
It was crisp.
It was crisp.
Very crisp.
Ooh, I felt that. Ooh, I missed that so much. I don't know nobody else that can do that better than her.
Really? Girl, let me tell you.
Not quite like Lily.
Let me tell you.
Listen, she been a pro since I've known her.
I was about to say something so messed up. Yeah.
Just deposit that back.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna tuck it back on in.
Put it on back.
I ain't gonna put my business out there.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that right now. Not doing that right now. We get a Patreon or something. Y'all gotta pay for that.
Y'all got to pay for
You gotta pay for that content.
This shit ain't free.
Oh, it really ain't.
You know, but when the tariffs go up.
Baby, listen. A buzzword I'm so tired of hearing.
Listen, I'm like, a tariff? Look. Anyway, listen, y'all.
Yeah.
We gonna make a decision.
We at 59.
59.
It's still going.
Look.
59 and counting. Sensational. Yeah.
Push to start.
What can I do for you?
Listen, okay.
Girl?
So, I lost my train of thought. On that note,
this has been the first episode of the new season of whatever season we in. And that's what you gotta know. Well, whatever season we in it.
Don't be trying to clock us.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, y'all ain't had one in a while.
Okay, and we here now. Did you die?
Why we always cussing?
We always getting real. We always getting real hostile with y'all.
Listen, that's that perimenopause.
It is.
Approaching 40. Like, Child,
my patience ain't there.
Look,
it ain't there.
Because I know y'all was thinking it. Y'all get it when we get it.
You get it.
Okay, y'all know we coming.
And period.
I know I'm coming.
Right.
And we gonna get there when we get there.
We gonna get there, and everything gonna be all right.
Listen, we working on it, okay? But anyway, in the meantime, between time,
we gonna get it back together. We gonna be on a cadence again.
Back. Yeah.
You know, Tammy still might be, getting her groove back in different cities every month, but we'll see.
I'm out here.
We gonna figure out how to do this remote
now.
Right.
Listen,
we gonna figure out how to do this remote or something, because she can't sit still.
Yeah,
How that go.
I can't.
I ain't mad. I'm hating a little bit. I ain't mad
though.
Right.
I'll be in New York next week, y'all. Holla at me.
See.
Holla, get at me. New York, Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at?
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
Hey.
No, good question. Where is Brooklyn? Because I was told it's not there no more. It's been gentrified.
It's there.
Okay, good. That's good.
There.
It's
it better
good
be there when I get there.
Okay, good.
Because I need it to be there.
Good. All right.
Look, what y'all got to know and what I need to know. Okay, when we tell y'all what y'all got to know, that's for y'all. And then we'll determine what we need to know.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay.
We got this.
Anyway, because I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Enjoy.
Bye.
I sure hate we ain't got no batteries.
Did this